Hello guys, good afternoon. So, let's go on with our book. We are on lesson 6, okay? And today we are starting on page 70. Good? So, you know how it works, so let's start. To land, to take off, to fasten, an ale, a seat belt, a passenger, speed, Swedish, departure, arrivals, Hawaii, Sweden, lounge, jet lag, a seat, Swiss, Switzerland, to carry on, to drop off, to see off, to speed up, speed, sped, carry on luggage, to drive away. Okay guys, the verb to land refers to bring an aircraft, an airplane or a helicopter to the ground. Okay? So, the plane is flying, the helicopter is flying. When it gets to the ground, we say that it has landed. Okay? To take off is the opposite of the verb to land. Okay? To take off is when the airplane goes into the air. Okay? Flies into the air. To fasten, people, is to make something fixed and secure, okay, to lock something. We normally use this verb to fasten when we talk about belts and seat belts. Do you remember belt, to hold our trousers up? That's a belt. And a seat belt is a belt on a seat, okay? A seat is a place where we can sit. Okay, for example, in the classroom, there are many seats available. Okay? An aisle, guys, is a space in an airplane, okay, or in a church. We can also call aisle. It's the place between the seats, okay, where you can pass through. A seat belt, I have explained. A passenger is very similar to Portuguese. Speed is the same as velocity, okay? But velocity is not a word that we use frequently in English, okay? Speed is much more common. For example, when we talk about speed limit, it's the maximum velocity, the maximum speed you can drive on a road or on a highway. Okay, Swedish, people, is the nationality of people from Sweden. Okay, Sweden is on the second column, right in the middle. Sweden is a country in the north of Europe. It's above Germany, you know, near Norway, Denmark. Sweden is right there in the north of Europe. And Swedish is their nationality and language. Departure, people, is an area at the airport where you board on a plane. It's the departure area. And arrivals is when you come home. You arrive home. Arrivals is where all the airplanes land, okay, for us to arrive at the airport. So arrivals and departure are the areas in an airport. Hawaii is a group of islands in the Pacific, and they are a state that belongs to the United States of America. Okay? Okay, Sweden I have said. Lounge. Lounge is a room or normally a big place with seats around for us to wait. Okay, so normally in an airport we say that there is a lounge for us to wait our plane to take off. Jet lag, guys, is that feeling that our body it's not actually a feeling, it's more physiological, okay, that our body suffers when we move through time zones. For example, if we go from here to Japan, which is the more extreme example I could have, there is a difference of 12 hours. So our body is waiting for a breakfast, but it's dinner time in Japan. So this is the jet lag. This is what our body suffers because of the time zone difference. Okay? Okay, a seat is any place you can sit. Swiss is the nationality, and Switzerland is a country. Switzerland is a country that is below Germany, okay? It's actually between Germany, Italy, okay? Take a look on the world map, you're gonna see, okay? So Switzerland is a country. Some people say that Campos do Jordão is the Switzerland of Brazil, okay? I guess now you know it, right? Okay, to carry on is a verb, and it means it is a synonym to continue, to carry on, to continue. To drop off, it actually has two meanings, okay? In England means to fall asleep, to drop off, to fall asleep. But in the United States, it means to decline, to say no, thank you, to drop off. I am dropping off an invitation, okay? To see off is when you are present, when somebody is leaving, okay? For example, we normally, when a family member moves or goes for a long time on a trip or on a journey, normally we go to the airport to see them off, okay? To say goodbye, to be present at their leaving. To speed up, as I said before, speed is velocity. So the verb to speed up means to move or to work at great speed. Okay? So when you have lots of things to do, you have to speed up to finish it soon. Okay? Carry-on luggage is a small suitcase, okay, that you can bring with you into the airplane. Okay? It has to be small because the big ones have to be checked in. Okay? And to drive away means to go. Drive away. To drive far from here. Away. Okay? I believe that's it. So, we have a grammar point here, people. And it is about tag questions. Tags. Okay? Tag questions, guys, are... they can be questions, they can be statements or imperatives, okay? We add them to a clause to ask the listener to agree with you, okay? It's normally used when we already know the answer, okay? We are just checking or inviting the person to agree with you, to respond positively or negatively, depending on your opinion, okay? So, let's read here. Tags are either questions, statements, or imperatives added to a clause to invite a response from the listener. Example, you are a teacher, aren't you? Yes, I am. So, if you say, you are a teacher, you say it to me, okay? You already know that I am a teacher. So, aren't you is just checking, just to see, it's true, isn't it? Okay? So, tags consist of an auxiliary verb, either be, do, or have, depending on the tense you're using, plus a subject, which is most commonly a pronoun. We need to change the auxiliary verb from positive to negative or negative to positive at the end of each sentence. So, guys, if the statement, question, or imperative are positive. The tag will be negative. If the statement is negative, the tag will be positive. Né? We use it all the time, guys, even in Portuguese. So, example. She is traveling to the USA tomorrow, isn't she? He has studied Italian before, hasn't he? Victoria doesn't want to go to the cinema, does she? So, if the main verb is the verb to be, we use the verb to be again plus the subject. Example, her mother is French, isn't she? Or we can also do it with a modal verb. So, or a modal verb plus a subject, which is most commonly a pronoun. You could learn to ride a bicycle, couldn't you? So, imperative. Close the door, would you? Statement tag. We will write to him tomorrow, shall we? Okay? And that's it, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, I'll have an activity about this for you. So right now, we will follow to the let's repeat part. Remember, I will say the sentence, leave a few seconds for you to repeat the sentence, okay? She was suffering from jet lag yesterday, wasn't she? Switzerland is an European country, isn't it? They decided to see Camila off at the airport when she moved to Hawaii, didn't they? Our plane didn't land late at the airport, did it? Fasten your seatbelts, wouldn't you? The worried flight attendant said. He dropped them off at departures with their carry-on luggage before they flew to Sweden. Would the passenger, Carol Biden, please go to the customer help desk in arrivals? The speaker said. The yacht sped off in direction of land as fast as it could. Okay, guys, let's practice. Okay, as you know, I will read the question. I will leave 1 or 2 seconds. You pause it and repeat the answer before me, okay? So, let's do it. Let's practice. Why did the pilot take off late? The pilot took off late because he was trying to fasten his seatbelt. What countries is Switzerland next to? Switzerland is next to France, Italy, Germany, and Austria. Has Derek packed enough clothes in his carry-on luggage? No, Derek hasn't packed enough clothes in his carry-on luggage. Who saw that passenger off at the departure lounge? Natalie saw the passenger off at the departure lounge. Is it wrong to leave your carry-on luggage in the aisle of an airplane, isn't it? Yes, it is wrong to leave your carry-on luggage in the aisle of an airplane. She sped up and drove away when she saw the police arrive, didn't she? No, she didn't speed up and drive away when she saw the police arrive. You would like someone to see you off if you moved to Hawaii, wouldn't you? Yes, I would like someone to see me off if I moved to Hawaii. What should we not carry onto a plane? We should not carry guns, knives, or any other dangerous objects onto a plane. He was fastening his seatbelt when the motorbike sped off in front of his car and made him jump, wasn't he? Yes, he was fastening his seatbelt when the motorbike sped off in front of his car and made him jump. How many passengers can sit in the biggest commercial airplane in the world? 853 passengers can sit in the biggest commercial airplane in the world. What time will her flight take off tomorrow from London? Her flight will take off at 9:30 p.m. tomorrow from London. Who would see you off at the train station if you were going on a long journey? My sister would see me off at the train station if I were going on a long journey. Which lounge do we wait in before getting on a plane? We wait in the departure lounge before getting on a plane. Where do we find a nail? We find a nail in a plane, in a church, in a supermarket, in a theater, and cinema. Is it a law in your country for passengers and the driver of a car to fasten their seatbelts before they go somewhere in their car, isn't it? Yes, it is a law in my country for passengers and the driver of a car to fasten their seatbelts before they go somewhere in their car. What is another name for a living room? Another name for a living room is a lounge. What is a famous expression in English that was first used in the Second World War? A famous expression in English that was first used in the Second World War is keep calm and carry on. Did Mrs. Webb see her daughter off at the bus station yesterday? Yes, Mrs. Webb saw her daughter off at the bus station yesterday. What is the average speed of a Formula One car? The average speed of a Formula One car is between 142 and 198 kilometers per hour. Is it difficult to find a seat on the metro at 7 a.m. in London during the week? Yes, it is difficult to find a seat on the metro at 7 a.m. in London during the week. Is speed one of the reasons behind so many people dying in car accidents? Yes, speed is one of the reasons behind so many people dying in car accidents. Do you like to choose a specific seat when you go to the cinema? No, I don't like to choose a specific seat when I go to the cinema. What do Swiss and Swedish people have in common? Swiss and Swedish people both have a high quality of life. Guys, that's it for this lesson, okay? And I'll see you, next lesson, okay? If you have any questions, I'm here for you. Let me know, send your doubts on the WhatsApp group, or if you want privately to me. Good? Bye-bye. Thank you.